Hey there, YouTubers. Tom here from Tom's Test Kitchen. And I'm trying out something today. I'm making some chili wings. This is for Gary over at pandmonium2k7. He wants to see how people make some chicken wings, and I wanted to come up with this. So I've got some V8. I got some chili powder, some dried onions, some butter. I'm going to use about 4 tablespoons. Salt and pepper to taste. Got some cumin too, and I've got 2 pounds of buffalo wings. Let me make some sauce. So into a saucepan, I'm going to put the 4 tablespoons of butter. And I'm making this like I would make my chili, except there's no ground beef in this. This is going to be a sauce for the chicken wings. So I just want to get this butter melted, and then I'm going to add my my spices. Now I probably won't be using all of this sauce. This is going to make a lot of sauce. So here I've got 2 tablespoons of chili powder. I've got 2 teaspoons of the dehydrated onion, and then I got a half a teaspoon of cumin. You can use your favorite chili powder. This happens to be one of mine. It's a New Mexico variety that I use whenever I make chili. I really like it. So we want to give this a good stir with the butter to kind of bring out the oils, the flavors, and let's add some fresh ground black pepper. We'll add more later if we need to. Let's just continue and get this butter melted. Okay, we're all melted. And the spices have had a chance to, as they say, bloom. Get those flavors going. It's really smelling good. It actually smells like chili. And it should be, because this is basically how I make chili. Okay, let's add the spicy V8. This is their. I love using V8 for various things, especially with soup. But this is their spicy hot, and it's pretty darn spicy. So I think this will make for a really good hot wing sauce. Just stir that around, get it incorporated well. And it's not quite enough. I'm glad I picked up 2 cans, because I'm going to have to use a little bit more. I think I'm going to use a half a can. Yep, it's smelling good. I'm going to have to use a half a can. So that's going to end up being probably about 16 ounces of the V8. Yep, that's about right. That looks good. Now I'm just going to let this reduce. Oh, one more. Yep, there we go. There's a can and a half. So let's go 16 ounces. Well, it definitely smells like chili now. I'm just going to reduce this down, because I want this to be a really thick sauce to glaze the wings with. Okay, we've reduced down. This has been about 15 minutes on a pretty good simmer, and it's nice and thick. I got a feeling this would be really good as a barbecue sauce too, so I might play around with it a little bit more. Let's take a taste. Yeah, it's really good, but it definitely needs salt now. I wanted to wait till it reduced before I started adding salt, because, you know, like I always say, it's easier to add than it is to take out. So let's go with a teaspoon of kosher salt. Give that a good stir. Yeah, it's nicely reduced. It's really thick. It's like a syrup now. Let's give this a taste. got a great color. Yep, that's getting there. I think we need a half a teaspoon more of salt, because I'm not gonna season the wings at all. So all of the flavor is gonna come from this sauce. So there's 1.5 teaspoons of kosher salt. And while we're at it, let's add some more fresh ground black pepper. Okay. Give this a final taste. Yep, that's exactly the flavor I want. But now I'm going to add something else, because this is going to be a sauce for chicken wings. So let's go on to the next part. I wanted to really brighten this up, so I'm going to add some apple cider vinegar, because most of your wing sauces, they have an acidic profile, vinegar or lemon juice or something like that. So I really want to brighten this up with some apple cider vinegar. So I just added a tablespoon of cider vinegar. Let's give that a taste, see if we need to add more. It's really good. It definitely changes the flavor. It makes it really, yeah, this is getting there. So let's just add one more tablespoon just to really punch up that acidic flavor from the vinegar. Really brighten up this sauce. Now, I would not put cider vinegar in chili, but I think this is great for a wing sauce or even a barbecue sauce. Okay, let's taste that now. So that's 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. And that nails it. That's pretty darn good. Can't wait to get some wings in this. Okay, let's get to the chicken wings here. You want to make sure you pat them dry. That way they'll be nice and crispy. I've actually seen other people dust them really with a little light dusting of cornstarch, but I've not tried that. Okay, here I've got some non-stick aluminum foil, and I swear by this stuff. And I'm still gonna oil it. And you want to put the fatty skin side down first. Yeah, I highly recommend this non-stick aluminum foil, because even though you grease the regular aluminum foil, chicken wings will still stick. They will not stick to this non-stick though. So here we got 2 pounds of chicken wings. Let's get that in a 425 degree oven now. Okay, the wings have been in the oven for 40 minutes total. After the first 20 minutes, I flipped them over and put them back in for 20 more minutes. So they're nice and golden, nice and crispy. So let's sauce these babies up. So in a bowl large enough to hold the wings, let's add enough of this sauce that it looks like probably about 3 ladles. That'll do it. And I'm going to save that sauce for something else, because that stuff is really good. So let's just add our really steaming hot chicken wings to the sauce. So look at that. No stick at all. Love this stuff. So okay, let's get the last of the chicken in. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do toss them twice. So this is the first toss. So you want to toss them once, coat them really well, and then you're just gonna let them sit for a few minutes to really soak in, and then you're gonna toss them one more time. So see how hot these wings are? It's really starting to steam. Yeah, that's perfect. Man, it's giving off some awesome smell. Okay, I'm just going to let this sit for a few minutes and I'll be right back and toss them one more time. Okay, they've set probably about 3 minutes. So I'm just going to toss them one more time for a final coating. They look awesome. Look at that color. Let's plate these babies up. Oh man, they smell great. I mean, it does, I have to say, it does smell a lot like chili, which is good because that's what I was going for. Mm, 2 pounds of chicken wings, it makes quite a bit. I would say that's a for appetizers. That's serving for 3 people. Okay, now the moment of truth. How do they taste? Let's taste one without any dressing, just to get a kind of a starting point, see what the flavor is. I gotta say, it's awesome. It's a really great flavor. It's a lot different than your buffalo wing, but it's definitely tasty. Mm. So let's try it with some of this dip. This is a from my local grocery store. This is a, sorry you can't see it, but this is a Serrano ranch. So it's a ranch dressing made with Serrano peppers, and it's really tasty. I thought this would be good for the wings because they're a little spicy, but they're not too overly spicy, and I think that the Serrano ranch will kind of kick it up a little bit. Oh man, that's awesome. Yep, that's a perfect choice for these. There you have it, Gary. There's my version of chili wings.